And it's another conversation for Trends, presented in partnership with Travel Daily News Asia Pacific. And I'm with Sharzede Datu Haji Salleh Askor, CEO of Sarawak Tourism Board. We're at the PATA Travel Mart 2025, and you are watching Trends. So, Sharzede, look, I've never been to Sarawak. I'd love to go. Can you just give me a teaser and some highlights? What's on offer?
Oh, you have not been to Sarawak?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. So I hope you'll be there next year when we have our PTM.
I know. Congratulations.
Okay, so basically for me, Sarawak, if I can put just one word, I will say it's so authentic still. You know, we're a developing country, yeah? However, we believe authenticity is very important. And how we kept that authenticity is all unscripted. That's how I see it. It's not as if it's scripted in any way. So we believe in bringing in the multi-generation knowledge to the community and let the community say the way they see things, and we want to keep that as authentic as possible, not telling them, you know, this is how you should say, what you should say, and all that. And authenticity, people must feel it, David. You can't just hope that, you know, be plastic about it. That's how I see it. And our authenticity is all about nature. It's all about empowering our people.
Because as tourism develops in destinations, quite often the authenticity and the culture and heritage tends to get put to one side. So you're able to balance growth in tourism while still maintaining the incredible culture and heritage and environment that you have in Sarawak.
Yeah, so basically it's because, David, for us, we believe that we want to preserve, we want to conserve, you know, the heritage, because, you know, once you lose this, it's not going to come back, you know, and we don't want that. We want to show to people, you know, development do not have to erase, I would say, you know, what we have, our history and so forth. So what we do is, when it comes to nature, we will make sure that we have policy, the carrying capacity, you know, to balance. We don't want 50, 60 loads of buses going to one place. It is very important that we look into niche tourism, yeah. I think Sarawak, we are lucky that we never started with mass tourism, basically also because there were challenges in connectivity. So it's a blessing in disguise. So with that, we really know how to focus and make sure we maintain our authenticity.
And what's the tourism experience that we can expect? If I come next year, and if the viewers then are looking to come, what would we be getting in terms of the top 3 experience? What's popular?
Well, it's a must that you must go to Mulu. So Mulu is one of the UNESCO sites. You will be able to feel and to look at the nature. You can hear the beautiful sounds of the nature, and you can imagine and see the awesome bats coming out from a cave, thousands of it at certain hour. And we have caves so huge that you can even put a 40 Boeing 747 wing to wing. Can you imagine that? So if you love this kind of thing, that's one of it. That's nature.
Yeah.
If you love wildlife, you can actually see proboscis monkey. Just go to one of our national parks, which is one of the top and the oldest one. You can see orangutan within just 45 minutes from the city.
Rich diversity of the wildlife then.
Exactly.
Third reason.
Well, the third reason, without a doubt, is the food and the crafts.
The food, that interests me. What's the national dish that we all have to try?
Oh, laksa Sarawak. I don't know if you know Anthony Bourdain.
Yes.
The late.
Yeah.
He came to Sarawak a couple of times, and every time he goes to Sarawak, he will have like 2 bowls of Sarawak laksa. Oh, that's noodles with nice spice, herbs and all that. I love it. I mean, without a doubt, I would have it every week.
Yummy. I have to try that when I come.
You have to, without a doubt.
What trends do you see for tourism in the next year or 2 years ahead? Do you find that tourism is changing? I've heard other destinations talk about Gen Z, the young kids that want to do different things. How are you balancing new product? And obviously you've got your tradition, which is the environment, the nature, the culture. What's new? What's happening?
Well, so basically for us, we'll still have our core pillars. Culture, adventure, nature, food and festival. That's core, without a doubt. That's what we feel everybody will love because we have 34 ethnic groups in Sarawak.
Really?
Imagine 34 ethnic groups, the variety of the food, the variety of the festivals and so forth. With that, you just need to experience a small portion of it. But we use technology too. We ensure that people who comes to Sarawak, especially the young ones, they love all this. They will go for all the TikToks and everything, right? And to expose them to all this CANFF, I call it, they will be so excited, FOMO and all that. They don't want to miss out all this, right? So we use that, we balance it. The Gen Z are people who want to be very much involved and they want to have a purpose. And therefore in Sarawak, we look into sustainability, we look into responsible tourism, and now from PATA, we call it meaningful tourism.
Thank you. Now, the great news is next year, PATA Travel Mart is in Sarawak. Tell us about it and why should we come?
In Sarawak, you're going to experience a lot. It's about the soul of Borneo and the soul of how Sarawak 34 ethnic groups will present themselves. And with that, we will showcase to you Sarawak as a CANFF, and you will feel why it is so different from other parts of Malaysia. And for me, you have to be there, not just to trust my words, but to be there to experience what we are going to offer you when you're there.
Fantastic.
That's ecotourism, that's people that we're talking about, that's nature, and that's festival. I just want to say one thing, David, if you don't mind, is that it's about Rainforest World Music Festival.
Wow.
We have been organizing this for 28 years. Next year is 29 years. Every month, in the month of June, every year. And this is where we bring not just our indigenous group on stage, but we bring also international indigenous group performing the same level with our people. So this is to build, to preserve and to conserve our heritage and all. And that's how we do it, to showcase the community, to showcase the indigenous group of people.
I'm looking my calendar for PTM 2026 and I'm coming.
Thank you. I look forward to that.
Great.
Thank you.
Sharzede, thank you so much for meeting with us today at the Trends Pop-Up Studio at PATA Travel Mart 2025. Congratulations on getting the event to Sarawak next year. I have to come for my first visit. Sounds fantastic destination. It's always been on my bucket list to visit. So keep up the great work in promoting the destination and have a great day at the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cut. Okay, we have to have a photo together.